Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another video with Dyson Sphere. So today's video is about the structure of planets, such as the Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Neptune, every planet. So let's begin. This is a pretty quick intro. So planets are of three main types based off their structures. There are rocky planets, gas giants, and ice/water planets. We're just going to refer them as water planets. So we are going to start with number 1, rocky planets. Rocky planets are such as Mars, the Earth, Mercury, and Venus, and many others, even outside the solar system. So rocky planet has 4 layers: a hot in core, a semi-solid mantle, and a rocky crust. A rocky crust and an atmosphere. In this video, I'm going to also mention atmosphere because it is also a layer. Many people forget about the atmosphere as a layer of a planet. Yeah. So sometimes planets also have an extra layer, such as many planets' cores are split into an outer and an inner core, and some planets also have 2 mantles, an inner and an outer mantle. So in this video, the example for a rocky planet is the Earth itself. The Earth has a solid inner core. Next is a liquid outer core. So the core is split into 2, a solid inner one and a liquid outer one for the Earth. Yeah. So these cores are mainly made up of nickel and iron, the elements. After which is the humongous inner mantle. This is the thickest layer of the Earth. It's humongous in size. Then is the viscous but yet semi-solid outer mantle. So the part of the Earth which we can touch is the thin but yet solid crust. And last and finally is the atmosphere. Here is the graph thingy about a rocky planet structure. Look at it for a while, 10 minutes, or just pause the video. I have video to continue. So next are gas giants. Gas giants are normally gigantic in size due to the sheer amount of gas keeping them together. A gas giant has 5 layers. A solid core, which is kind of just still theorized, no one knows if it even exists, so this solid core is the only solid layer of a gas giant, any gas giant. A layer of metallic hydrogen, which is just hydrogen which is so compressed and pressed together that it starts conducting electricity, and it's a liquid, a semi-solid perhaps. So next is a layer of liquid helium, next a layer of gaseous helium, and finally a thick layer of clouds. Not as thick as the previous layers, but still it's pretty thick, 500 kilometers thick. Yeah. And finally a thick layer of clouds which is made up of hydrogen, helium, and all sorts of gases with billions of thunderstorms every hour. But where's the atmosphere, you may ask? The fact is, gas planets are the atmosphere. Their structure is the atmosphere. Except the small metallic ball thing core in the middle, the planet itself is an atmosphere. Okay. So here is another graph about a gas giant structure. Look at it. Just look at it for a while. Okay, let's get back to the video. So last and finally are the water planets, or water/ice planets, because they contain both of them. So ice planets are just frozen water planets further away from the star, while water planets are more liquid. So the structures of these planets are weird at the very least. There are 3 main layers: a solid core, a mantle made up of ice, water, ammonia, methane, and other liquids and stuff, and finally an atmosphere. Just 3 layers. here is a final graphic of this video about water/ice planet structure. Okay, watch it for more. Again, just watch it. Yeah, the ice giant thing was pretty quick, being covered in like 10 or 15 seconds. Yeah. So this is the last type of planet structure, but there's one like bonus thing. Planets with the structure of rocky planets which are completely covered by water are counted as ocean worlds. They are a mix between rocky planets and water planets. So these planets have the inner structure of rocky planets. They have the core, a very hot mantle made out of rock, and then a small thin crust, and then completely water. Just water. These are known as ocean worlds. Yeah, you may be tempted to call them water planets, but that is not exactly what they should be called. Their surface is completely an ocean, while water planets' mantle is also made out of water. Yeah. So this is the end of the video, and because of the lack of video last week, I will upload the sequel to this video, which is the structure of stars, in this same week. So